Hello everybody, hope you're all doing well today. We are back with Mass Effect Legendary Edition at Giant Sheperd Mass Effect free playthrough, and we have a few things I need to do. Okay, got the war terminal. Got nothing there. I do want to check out a journal. We have a few missions. Krogan team has gone missing. Primus Factors asked for help. Okay, let's speak to him first. Primarch Victus.
Commander.
You said one of your ships had gone missing.
Crashed, actually. I couldn't speak in front of the Krogan. Our ship went down on Tuchanka. Now they're pinned by an advanced guard of Reapers scouting the planet.
What are your men doing there?
I'm sorry. That's classified. But it's vital they be rescued. They must complete their original mission. It's a matter of galactic peace.
I'll do what I can.
I appreciate your help and understanding.
I understand this is a difficult time for you, Primarch, but Earth can't survive without reinforcements. Can I still count on your help?
If the Krogan help us on Palaven, then I give you my word.
How is it being the Primarch?
Not what I imagined. The battle of all time is happening on Palaven, and I'm light years away, reading casualty reports in the millions. If I'm going to die, I want to be with my men, so there's no doubt we fought to the last soul.
I understand. Leaving Earth to save it. It's one of the hardest things I've ever done.
I'm not surprised. Garrus speaks highly of you. You never asked to be a leader, yet your people will die if you refuse. We find ourselves in similar circumstances. Let's hope the spirits grant us the strength to see it through.
How are things on Palaven?
The casualty reports are staggering. The Reapers are using our own tactics against us. Destroy the enemy with overwhelming force.
I've seen the same on Earth.
The strategist in me admires their brutality. The Turian in me knows I'm watching the destruction of 15,000 years of civilization. My civilization.
The Krogan will make sure that doesn't happen.
Assuming you're successful with the cure.
We will be.
You have to be, Commander. I don't want to go down as history's last Primarch.
Your men that crashed on Tuchanka, how many are there?
A platoon.
You said their mission was a matter of galactic peace. Why?
I'm sorry, Commander. As I said, it's highly classified.
Look, if you want me to put my ass on the line, I need answers.
Yeah, where's the trust, dude?
I can't tell you. Please understand.
That's not good enough, dude.
The commander is Lieutenant Tarquin Victus. He'll be your contact.
Victus?
His son?
My son. I needed someone I could trust completely.
The Solarian Dalatrass worries about what the Krogan will do once they're cured. How do you feel?
It won't matter if we don't stop the Reapers, but I understand her doubts. The moon you found me on? That's where we made our last stand against the Krogan during the rebellions. They were that relentless.
How did it turn out?
The Krogan started using asteroids as weapons, directing them against our colonies. We had no choice. The Genophage was our last resort. So yes, Krogan intentions after this war will be a serious concern, but I'd rather have a grateful ally than a resentful enemy.
Reaching out to the Krogan for help must be difficult for you.
We can't allow the mistakes of our past to cloud the future. Your race and mine were once enemies. The first contact war, as you call it. I was there, dodging shells fired by your navy. But look at us now, standing in a ship of Turian human design, working together.
This is why I'd love them to do a... Not like a... They could do another main Mass Effect game. But maybe like a side one where it's not so much like the main story, but they could do like... Even if it's like a DLC, like a flashback where you're actually in the first contact war.
That's all.
Of course, Commander.
When we first go into space and we bump into the Turians, I'd love to be able to see all that. I think it'd be interesting.
Hell of a show down there on Surkesh. Just like the old days, Sheperd. Right down to me pulling your ass out of the fire.
I was the one with bullets flying at me.
And I gave you the moral support to dodge them.
Uh-huh. You said one of your squads is missing.
They were scouting out the Rachni relay. We've heard rumors of trouble in the area.
Rachni?
Thought that might get your attention. I have a favor to ask. It's big.
Don't tell me they're back.
All I know for sure is our scouts went silent as soon as they arrived. I've got Arlac Company, my best unit, on standby. You give the word, and they'll meet you there.
I'll see what I can do.
Get on it, Sheperd.
What will you do after the genophage is cured?
Once we deal with the Reapers, most Krogan will want to settle a score with the Turians and Solarians. I won't let them. That isn't our path forward. This time will be different.
A lot of people will be relieved to hear that. No one wants to repeat history.
They know we'd probably win this time. But war has never brought us anything except misery. It's time to focus on rebuilding.
What's the situation back on Tuchanka?
I'm still getting scattered reports of Reaper forces arriving. Something big is brewing. I won't let those things take Tuchanka. Not when we're about to cure the genophage. My people have had enough bad luck in our time.
Back on Surkesh, it looked like the female Krogan could hold her own.
Our females don't lack for spirit. For males, a good show of force sorts things out. But females like to talk about it. Then think about it. Then talk about it some more. No offense.
Believe it or not, we sometimes have good ideas, Rex. You should try listening.
Yeah, but our women have so many of them. So sometimes I pretend to listen and... Well, let's just say Krogan females have tempers too.
He's been in the doghouse a few times.
How could there be trouble with the Rachni? They were all but extinct. The last queen promised to disappear forever or be destroyed.
I know, I was there. I've got a bad feeling about this. It may not be Rachni, but maybe it is. Could be another invasion. If they're crawling out from under some rock, you know how bad it could get. We need to stop them.
That's it for now, Rex. Let's get back to work.
Anytime.
Wouldn't be too bad if the Rachni were allies.
Sheperd, I like what you've done with the Normandy. Got tired of always hanging around the cargo bay before. I still don't have a window like Liara does, but maybe that's because I don't kiss as well.
No comment.
Yeah. I miss this place. Wish I could knock some heads around with you, but duty calls. If the Solarian says my DNA's important, who am I to argue?
I like Rex. Right, no, we don't need to go there. I need to go and speak to everybody on the ship again because I want to see what they have to say.
You think the Solarians would have a base on their homeworld secured better?
Nah, they were solid. Cerberus has Reaper tech. Compared to those upgrades, the Solarians might as well have been throwing rocks.
We have to keep listening to those two. One of them
We've got
is
new
going to surprise us.
reports of Cerberus activity on Tuchanka. I've marked it on the galaxy map. Commander, nice to see you again.
How are you settling in, Trainer?
I actually feel somewhat useful. It's been challenging to integrate data feeds for the War Summit.
How are the systems holding?
Well, I'm glad we performed stress tests.
Specialist Trainer has been extremely helpful. The accuracy of our war room data is a direct result of her work.
Thank you, Edie. I'm still getting used to all of this. In the lab, we'd hoard everything, piles of tech everywhere. Out here, it's like living out of a shoebox.
Life on an active ship always feels crowded at first. You'll get used to it.
Oh, it's not a bad thing. I've got no problems getting cozy. This is wonderful. Back in the lab, we had to hoard because we had no budget. Now, Edie, Ariake Tech uses a proprietary smart processing algorithm that could clean up our long-range data. Can we license it?
We can. Analyzing and applying the upgrade now. The algorithm should reduce long-range strategic combat data analysis time by 3%.
Impressive.
If it means getting the equipment I need, I can quite happily live out of a shoebox.
Commander, I've set up a secure communications with the Turian and Solarian governments and added their combat data to our boards. Hopefully it'll give us some idea of what's going on.
Awesome. Have a look at the terminal. Spectre status confirmed. Commander, Udina made an offer and I accepted. I'm a Spectre. I can't believe it. With everything falling apart, does this even mean anything? All the authority, resources, freedom, the whole scary package, but I don't know. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. Come by the hospital if you get a chance. They still keep me here, but I'm planning on sneaking out soon. Okay, we gotta go back to there. From Alliance News Network partners, Fessia, Asari scientist Rana Phanoptis has died in custody, allegedly committing suicide after she was arrested for the murder of multiple Asari military officials. Prior to her death, investigators said Phanoptis spoke of voices in her head, which they believed to be indicative of her indoctrination. The voices foretold the ascension of the Asari and told Phanoptis that anyone fighting the Reapers needed to die. Phanoptis worked on a top-secret project with former Spectre Sarin Arterius several years ago, where she likely became indoctrinated. She received a pardon from the Asari government in exchange for providing research assistance on Reaper technology. Phanoptis was believed responsible for planting a makeshift explosive device that detonated a research centre, killing 5 visiting Asari military officials along with 4 civilians. The attack seriously wounded a dozen more and caused significant damage to the facility. Investigators say they are not seeking any more suspects in this case. And we got from Major Kara, Commander, it was a pleasure seeing you again on Sakesh, even if the circumstances were less than ideal. It seems fate has decided our meetings coincide with galactic threats, so be it. To that end, I want to reiterate that STG will be there to help when the need arises, regardless of the political climate. You were there for us in our hour of need. We look forward to returning the favour. Best of luck, Major Kara, 3rd Infiltration Regiment Special Task Group. Yes, get in there. Awesome that we've got them on our side. Info for you. Hi, Sheperd. It's been a while. I'm glad to hear you made it off Earth and that Liara's with you. Getting off her old ship was the best thing we could have done. Can't tell you how sick I was of that cabin and of tripping over that drone. I don't even know how it kept finding me in a ship that big, even after I turned off its tracking. I dug up some interesting information for you, talked with Glyph to sort out the data. Hope it helps Sheperd. It's getting rough out there, Ferron. I wish he could come on this ship with us, because he's pretty badass. I'm just hoping he doesn't get himself killed. Right, let's go speak to Joker and Edie, and then we'll head down to the other levels and speak to everybody there.
The Krogan and the Turians really should get behind the Alliance. They've got so much in common, like shooting things and not wanting to die, and no, that's about it. So, bringing the Krogan to a war summit went well? You want me to invite the Batarians too? Or the Vorcha?
Building alliances is the only way we stand a chance against the Reapers.
Yeah, but the Krogan? I'd feel better if we had a tighter plan, like time travel or teaching the Reapers to love. Still, good to have Morden back. The bad guys shouldn't get the monopoly on mad scientists.
It is good you came by. I have questions about the genophage.
Okay. Let's talk.
Yes, Sheperd?
You want to talk about the genophage? That's it.
Carry on, Edie.
Understood. If you wish to talk more, this body will be here. I'm getting the crew used to seeing me on the bridge.
Noted.
Right, let's go and see everybody else. Cabin. Let's get a cabin actually. I'm not sure if I can call anybody up yet. Oh, a hamster. Private terminal, nothing. Squad selection. It's our team. I might take James with somebody on the next one. Oh, we got 2 wine glasses. Is Liara being up here? Right, let's go and speak to... I'm not sure actually. I don't know who I want to speak to next. Right, anybody in here? No one. No one's in the private deck either. Do you think they'd be having downtime? Fine, should have come with us. You could have just chilled. Let's go to Dr. Chakwas.
Aware Krogan females find scars attractive. Garrus loyal, reasonably intelligent, bit aggressive, almost like Krogan.
For the 3rd time, Doctor, I'm not interested.
Ah, Sheperd. We were just...
Are you okay?
I'm fine, Rex. You can relax.
Can't be too careful, or put any faith in Solarian doctors.
This one is different.
Is he? What's that?
Simple blood test.
What kind?
Kind that ends the genophage. Sheperd, please. Distraction's counterproductive, also affecting comfort of patient.
He was your inside source, Rex. You can trust him.
Solarians have minds like a maze. You never know when they're leading you into a trap.
Trap? Eve's release my doing. Would never have known about her if not for me.
That was then. But she's out now. And if she gets hurt, I'll feel it.
Understand. But my patient, my responsibility. Her welfare a priority. Will not allow her to be compromised by anyone.
You got a quad, Doctor. Keep her safe. Our females have endured enough.
Don't forget, still need your tissue sample.
I'll be back.
Common phobia. Fear of needles.
Or Solarian doctors.
Now have work to do. Prefer females of the species.
Females are badass. I like Rex
Maybe
though.
within Sheperd. Blood work complete. Indicates significant stress on Eve's system. Malin's data thorough. Fortunately detailed as well. Have used notes to improve her condition.
Have you determined why she's immune?
Genophage targeted hormone production during pregnancy. Modification project used same modality. Her immunity totally different. Targeted glands now obsolete, like human appendix. Other glands mutated to produce proper hormones, enable viable birth. Also explains her weakness. Gland substitution imperfect. Health trouble.
You think you can make this work for all Krogan?
Yes. We'll use Eve's tissue to produce mutagen, alter gland function across entire species. Must improve mutagen as well, tune hormone production. Long-term illness for all Krogan otherwise.
So we did the right thing by saving the data?
Indeed. Would be much harder to treat Eve without it. Maybe impossible.
And all those experiments we saw back on Tachanka?
Monstrous, repulsive, but now with purpose. Victims didn't die for nothing.
So the end justifies the means.
Not my means.
But you're using the data, encouraging more experiments like Malin's.
Encouragement irrelevant. Will always be scientists willing to perform unethical tests. Can't change that. But can help Eve. Can cure genophage. Won't ignore data vital to her survival because of unethical origins.
Any word on Malin himself?
No. Ordered teams to search for him when trying to help Eve. Nothing so far. Large galaxy. Lots of places to hide. Could already be dead for all we know. Would kill him now if possible. Unless he could help.
How's she doing?
No fever currently. Heart rate elevated. Likely stress. Eating appropriately. Could use another blanket. Something soft. Prefer to let her recover fully before synthesizing cure. My medical recommendation.
My people don't have time for that.
Her opinion, somewhat different.
You care about her.
My patient. My responsibility. Found her at STG base. 3 doctors injured trying to restrain her. Undid arm restraints. Didn't resist when she grabbed me. Promised to help her. She said, please.
Oh.
You always defended your genophage work. What changed your mind?
Never change mind. Genophage proper decision at time. New circumstances necessitate course correction.
Those circumstances being?
Reaper invasion. Turians doomed without Krogan support. Krogan need unified threat. Outlet for aggression. Cooperative symbiosis.
Nothing else? No personal stake here?
Getting old, Sheperd. Not many years left, but still best candidate for project. Few Solarian scientists interested in genophage. None with my expertise. Had to be me.
Someone else might have gotten it wrong.
Possibly. Stakes too high for inexperience. But not about them. My work. My job to put it right, to prove I can.
Nice talking with you, Morden.
Thank you, Sheperd. Glad to be back.
You planning to stick around when this is over?
Until Reaper's dealt with, at least. Then, not sure. Have made impact on Galaxy. Genophage modification, genophage cure, work against collectors, decisions, mistakes. Might go somewhere sunny, sit on beach, look at ocean, collect seashells.
You go crazy inside an hour.
Might run tests on the seashells.
Thank you for saving my life, Commander. I didn't think the Krogan had any allies left in the galaxy.
We owe a lot to you, even if most people have forgotten that.
They can be forgiven. Our actions have hardly inspired friendship.
Part of being friends is knowing each other's name. I feel bad that I don't know yours.
I surrendered it the day I became a shaman of the female clan. I belong to my sisters now. But perhaps one day, when this is over, you can know it.
I didn't realize the Krogan had female shamans.
Wisdom comes from pain, and the genophage has made us very wise. Rather than surrender to despair, a few of us chose to preserve the ancient ways. We safeguard our culture, our knowledge, our secrets, so when our children live again, the Krogan will flourish.
How were you initiated?
You're locked in a cave for 7 days with just enough food to last. On the 8th, you'll starve.
What does that prove?
Your resolve. Every acolyte is given a chance. You either claw your way out through the rock with your bare hands, or you die.
How did you make it out alive?
I started digging the wrong way. I was in complete darkness. Nothing other than my own heartbeat to sustain me.
What happened?
I found this. A simple crystal, but it became my chisel. Take it as a reminder, Commander. In the darkest hour, there is always a way out.
That's a brutal initiation.
But an illuminating one. You learn to appreciate the light by living in the dark.
What do you think of Rex?
When he's not trying to sire half of Tuchanka, he's the best thing that's happened to the Krogan. But I won't tell him that. His head's big enough already. Literally.
He's turned into a strong leader.
I know in his heart Rex wants what's best for us. Though not all the other clans see it that way.
Why would the other clans give Rex trouble? You'd think they'd want a better future.
It's not in the nature of our males to cooperate. They've evolved to be selfish. Their only concern is survival. Rex is different. He's a mutant. And that you can tell him.
Do you think Rex will want revenge for the genophage?
Some clans will expect it, but I hope Rex resists. He understands the cycle of violence must end if Krogan are ever to have a voice in galactic politics. Still, he's just one Krogan. If enough clans demand it, he may not be able to stop them.
Why would the other clans give Rex trouble? You'd think they'd want a better future.
It's not in the nature of our males to cooperate. They've evolved to be selfish. Their only concern is survival. Rex is different. He's a mutant. And that you can tell him.
If you don't mind me asking, what's it been like living with the genophage?
I knew sisters who couldn't bear the shame of being infertile. They would wander off into the wastelands, hoping a thresher maw would kill them and end their torment.
Did the thought ever cross your mind?
Yes. After my first stillborn.
What kept you from ending your own life?
When my child didn't draw breath, that's when my life truly began. The genophage forces us to live on hope alone. There is nothing else. There is no reason to exist other than the hope that the next day will bring change. And if it doesn't, there is always the next.
How do you think things will change after the genophage is cured?
Our species will find its balance again. Females will help shape the future, like in the ancient days, before we were just pawns of power-hungry males.
Most seem hell-bent on shooting anything that looks at them wrong.
What else is there for them to do? Because of the genophage, they've become wandering killers, seeking targets to justify their existence. Excuses to earn them honor.
How'd you get involved in Malin's experiments?
The other females and I volunteered. We heard Malin was trying to cure the genophage for Clan Weirlock.
Aren't they a rival clan?
Rivalries are the invention of the males. Under their rule, Tuchanka has laid in ruins for over 1,000 years. It's time females took back our place in society and resurrected our future. Malin was our best hope.
Would you go to Malin again?
Absolutely. It only takes one candle to light a fire, and then the darkness is no more.
I'm sorry none of the other females survived.
I know. The youngest one, Kern, was the last to go. But she knew she would enter the void free of this curse, and then smile when she looked down upon the children of Tuchanka. Her spirit will be the midwife to my firstborn.
I found Malin's lab. It looked like a dungeon. His experiments were brutal.
We learned that too late. He meant well, but his methods grew more barbaric as he went. We finally escaped into the rubble. Eventually, a Solarian team found us. They saved our lives. We were so sick.
How's Morden been treating you?
Better than Krogan males do. He's not like a typical Solarian.
No. Organ redundancy results in new period before metaphase. Can't alter that. Damage to telomeres, premature aging.
He does that.
But I sense pain in him too. He told me about his work on the genophage. I should consider him an enemy. Yet I think seeing my sisters and I changed something in him.
Sorry, but your offspring have an allergy to dairy and...
Well, it wasn't his ear. Thanks for talking to me.
It's my pleasure, Commander. I'm glad to see humans treat their women with respect. Your people have placed a lot of responsibility on you.
No more than your people have put on you.
Then maybe we can show the men how it's done.
Deal.
Damn straight. Alright, let's go and see Garrus, who's going to be calibrating the gun, because he has to do that every time. Takes him an entire game to do it.
Sheperd, they say female Krogan have a thing for guys with scars.
So I've heard.
I've got a few, myself. Here's hoping nobody's planning an arranged marriage to cement this deal. Though I guess we're at war with Cerberus now, huh? I've never actually seen a female Krogan. Seems like they're the real brains on Tuchanka. Good to see Morden still alive and kicking, and still finding new ways to cause trouble. Another time, maybe. Another time, maybe.
Okay, so we can't actually talk to him. He just gives us his opinions. Oh, God, I wish we could just talk to him properly. Okay, let's go and speak to Liara. Hopefully she has something more to say than Garrus.
So, Liara, still relying on the Protheans for all the answers?
It will work, Rex. We just need to finish building the Crucible. Although I'd be interested to learn how you found out about it.
Wasn't that hard. Lucky you keep its location more secret than the fact it exists.
And I'm sure you'll do a good job of both, being so famous for your discretion.
My lips are sealed.
Terminal. What we got here? Upgrades. Nothing extra. Okay. I can't talk to you. Okay, speak to Liara first.
Good to see you again, Sheperd.
That's it.
Good to see you again, Sheperd.
Good to see you again. Speak to the Baraka terminal. Call between Kasumi Goto and Professor Olsen. Hi, Professor. You know that one-of-a-kind point-to-point comm server you were talking about the other day? Do you have any information on its whereabouts? I've got something better. Check your front door. But this server's locked in a Cerberus facility. Not anymore. This will be invaluable for the Crucible. Thank you, Mrs. Goto. You're the brilliant astrophysicist, Prof. I'm just a tech expert doing some odd jobs. By the way, you would not believe how many credits Cerberus leaves just lying around in the open. Email from Professor Takesha to Dr. Oldil. I was calling every supply depot stationed around the Crucible to find enough pure platinum for the Crucible's primary trigger relay. We barely had enough left to coat a coffee maker. An hour later, a ship pulled up with 16 tons of platinum, courtesy of the Shadow Broker. Then it flew away to scavenge more materials for the project. The ship's captain emailed me later saying the broker would stay in touch with our needs. That's great, but I'm checking my computer for bugs. Profia notes. Entry. If what Javik says is true, his people were imperialists who left the rest of the galaxy quaking in terror, and I think he would sacrifice all of us without a thought if he could bring them all back again. I reviewed my old notes today. They're so childish. Did we romanticize the Protheans because we were dazzled by the technology they left behind? Are these really the people I dedicated my life to studying? Yes, Liara.
Please, enjoy your day.
Oh, cheers, Glyph. Same with you. We are going to engineering. Sadly, we could only bring Donnelly back. He's not really spoken to us. It's understandable.
I wish Gabby could be here to see all this.
Oh no, on me. I'm sorry that we didn't make it in time. Poor Gabby died. Where's he gone? Is he down here? Is someone down here maybe? Oh yeah, we can check the map. Let's have a look down here, see if anyone's down here. Nope. Okay, back up. Anyone in here?
You're saying they survived into this cycle?
Yes. We called them Collectors. They fought for the Reapers. For a long time, no one knew they were Prothean.
And when did you realize?
Sheperd had no choice but to kill the ones she encountered. They were all indoctrinated, and had been for a long time. I'm sorry.
I am grateful. It was an act of mercy.
Yes. I suppose it was.
Did I mention Solarians used to lick their eyes? How far they have come. The Mordin Solarian asked if he could dissect me. I approved, but only if he could defeat me in combat first.
Oh God.
His reply was problematic. Then he left. I do not understand that one. This Cerberus, I do not understand why your own kind would oppose you. They will bleed the same as everyone if the Reapers are not stopped.
It's because they're idiots.
The Rex Krogan offered me a job. He said whenever I tired of the easy life of luxury on the Normandy, he would give me something real to shoot at. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't want to speak to me. Alright, let's go and see if that Diane wants to give us an interview. Is anyone down there? He's working on the ship. Let's go and see if Diane wants to speak.
Hey, just an opinion piece. You don't like it? Don't download it.
You're saying we don't need Terra Nova.
Lose 1 colony, save 5. That's the math.
You know what the commander did for us? The colony?
Yes. It was on a little thing called the news.
You think you can fly on this ship, sit next to us at chow time, and then broadcast something like that? That's traitorous.
Hey, it's just an opinion piece. You don't like it? Don't
Lose the peace or lose your spot on this ship, Allers.
This is exactly what I was afraid of.
Thanks, Commander. What's your choice, Allers? Like you said, it's just your opinion, right?
I'll pull it. Commander. Do we need to talk, Commander?
Get off my ship. Now, carry on.
Not right now, Allers.
Let me know when we do.
She didn't want to do any interviews with me. I wonder why. I haven't actually done one interview with her yet. I thought she'd want to know about the meeting we had. Is she afraid I'm going to punch her?
Sir Kesh certainly offered me a new experience.
What do you mean?
Just one more diagnostic suite. Ma'am.
Okay, not a lot from him either. I can't talk to him either.
Wonder what the hell Cerberus was up to on Sir Kesh. I hear we're headed to Tuchanka. Would love to see how things turn out. I'm just saying. Rex is a badass. I bet he's got some real interesting stories to tell.
Okay, I did say I was going to take James on the next mission, didn't I? Let's see what our next mission is. I do want to go and explore. Investigate missing scouts. Extractorians, investigate Cerberus presence, Citadel, Dr. Bryson, investigate missing scouts. I'm gonna check these planets first. Gemini.
I found something.
Straight away. Well done. There's fuel in it. Of course it's fuel. Of course it's fuel. I want planets. Is that one in it? It's gotta be that one. Yep.
Reapers eluded.
Ah, the right by it, of course. Let's get a Ming. Okay, so we know that planet's one of them, so I can come back to that.
Faster than light jump
Let's
successful.
get a Ming, see if I can find anything there. I hate when the planets are really spaced out, because it means that we have to it takes us longer to search. Like if they're here, like right next to each other, I could just go.
Signal confirmed.
Oh, there we go. Got one straight away. Okay, scan. Alliance cruiser Nairobi. Awesome. Go to the next planet. Nothing. Quickly get the fuel and get out of there. Bye bye, Reapers.
Evasion successful.
And we'll go back down here. I'm not gonna actually get the planet off on hand because I know the Reapers will get me straight away.
Reapers eluded.
Sigma. Kite's Nest. Petra Nebula. There's no Reapers here yet. I wonder why. Was some academy still there? Nothing. Okay. Let's go to the next place. 85%, 75%. I know what that is. Horsehead Nebula. Do 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 do. Marana. Bavaria. I wonder if it's a shame we can't get in Bavaria. See how they're all doing. Bavaria is a small frozen planet. The war has brought significant attention to this otherwise obscure planet. They could let us go there. Go and see all the old planets. And a space in. Okay, I want to go up here. Okay, I've done Sigurd's Cradle. That one. Shrike Abyssal. I haven't been there yet. Okay.
I found something.
That's one. Zada Ban. What are we getting here? Credits. Not too bad. Credits is credits. What's this place? Only 50%, which means it's going to be fuel. All this one here. No, it's fuel. Come on, come get me. Come get me, Reapers. Let's go to Erla Rost.
Faster than light jump successful.
Planet scanning. Nothing.
Signal confirmed.
Quick. Quick, 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 quick. Profian. Yes, I can take that. That's one of the missions. Fuel. It's fuel, isn't it? Yeah, let's leave.
Evasion successful.
Just about. Just about successful. Quick, get to the mass relay. Quick.
Reapers eluded.
Yeah, screw you, Reapers. Ismaya, Minas, Whiteland, Ishmar Frontier.
I found something.
Oh yes, planet. Might as well search these places while we've got a chance and before the Reapers are here. Advanced Bartics implant. Oh, an upgrade. Wait, Intel. 100%. Let's get a mass relay. Let's go here. Minas Wasteland.
Signal confirmed.
That's 2. Straight away. Do 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 do. Dun, 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 dun. Credit. Oh, come on. Wait, assets. Fuel. Okay, let's get out of here. Okay, Serpent Nebula, Krogan MZ, Annas Basin, Horsehead, Nimar. I'm not going there. I want to go Citadel. Got like 15 minutes. So I want to see if I can actually go and deliver some of the things I need to deliver. I've brought up got the Profian thing and I need to speak to Ashley, don't I? So Alliance Docks. Still there. The other 2 will take me to DLCs, which I'm not doing yet. I may do them.
You're cleared to dock,
soon.
Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
No, I'm alright.
I'll handle it.
Yes, Commander.
Yep, we don't need your help. Thank you there. Nobody here. Do 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 do. Hello, Keeper. Do 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 do. I think the next one we'll do, we'll probably do one of them. Maybe do one of the DLCs. I might. D2 docks. Let's go there. I may do one of the DLCs in the next video. We'll see. While we go to the DLCs, or I'm gonna go and check the scouts out.
Now arriving at Docking Bay
Garrus and Cortez.
Emergency civilian housing.
You can see Cortez.
Are you okay?
I've just been standing here, holding this for I don't know how long. It'll always be a part of me.
Your past is yours. No one can take that away.
I love you, but I know you. Don't make me an anchor. Promise me, Steve.
Goodbye, Robert. I'm glad you came. I just need a few moments to myself.
No problem, Cortez. So I'm guessing the Renegade one, you're just going to be a jerk to everybody. Let's have a look at their shop. Do 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 do.
What about the food we were promised? It's been allocated to the Presidium. Then contact Commander Bailey over at CSEC. Tell him Garrus Vicarian would consider it a personal favor if he could reallocate the shipment so these people don't starve.
Hey, I've assumed full control of Eclipse, and we're committed to moving forward with Arya.
Good man. That's it. Well done. Okay, I'm going to the next area now, see if there's anyone else we can speak to, anyone else we can help. I do want to go to the embassies as well. Okay, next place. Citadel embassies. Yep. I want to check this, see if there's anything on our Spectre terminal. So I do like interacting with them, making decisions and that. I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, my plan is after we've done this playthrough, we are going to be doing the Renegade playthrough next.
Yes, tell me you have found my son.
Not yet.
My apologies.
Okay, that's Benning. I haven't had a chance to get a Benning yet. Commander Bailey, Consular, Diplomat, Embassy offices. Yeah, dude.
I think I recovered the obelisk you mentioned from the Shrike Abyssal. It's waiting in Bay D-24.
Really? Thank you, Earth Clan. Were your people involved in a secret construction project of some sort, I am certain this obelisk would help.
Thank you.
Thank you again, Earth Clan. Our military strength is minimal, but we are proud to help as we can.
Thank you. Any help's better than no help. Someone looking for their son. Bailey.
It never rains, but it pours, eh, Sheperd?
That bad, huh?
Things here are getting tense. So many refugees scuttling about, rumors flying about the war. People are walking around eyeballing each other, and we can't keep up with the reports on suspicious behavior.
That's it.
It'll probably get worse before it gets better, Bailey.
Yeah, if it ever gets better.
Just checking in on Bailey. I'm going to speak to Udina as well in a bit. I don't think he's got anything to say though. Speaks to him. A civilian deportation order. Commander Bailey has requested assistance with a con man who's preying on refugees. The man has exploited loopholes to delay his arrest. Spectral authorization will allow CSEC to immediately deport the con man from the citadel. Do it. Send him to planet Earth or something. There's some sick weapons on that. I want to save up because I do want one eventually. I do want a new weapon. I like the weapons that I've got, but I really want a new weapon as well. And it's going to cost a lot of money. I don't think he's going to say much to me, is he? Let's have a look.
Sheperd?
Nothing.
I should go.
I'll be here.
Yeah, I just thought I'd come in and see how you were doing, because we're nice. Okay, we haven't got long, but I think we can explore at least one more place, I think. Maybe we could probably get both in.
Welcome, Commander Sheperd.
Hospital.
Please, one moment, please.
Then we got the commons. This is to go and speak with Ashley. If she's here, We might pick up some more missions as well. I know Fane's here.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
Dr. Michael doesn't really talk. Fane, May. Dr.
No,
Rabin?
it's fine. We won't be needing your supplies after all. No, we found a better variant of Metagel that allows for an even higher absorption rate among aquatic species. You'd like a sample? Why, of course. We'll
Yeah, that's because of us. Hello, Fane.
Coming by again, Sheperd? I'm flattered.
I'm back on the Normandy on an important mission. Sure could use you.
I would not be as I was before. I need daily medical attention. And if I know you, you will want to fight the Reapers somehow. You need the best at your side, and I am not at mine.
You don't have to wrestle down Krogan and break their necks. I'm sure we could find you lighter work.
Yeah?
I am at peace with what I've done in my life, Sheperd. There comes a time when one must rest from war and conflict. It is not your time, but it is mine.
I wish the best for you, Thane.
And I for you. Do not grieve for me. I have good doctors. My son visits regularly. Perhaps we will keep up via the extranet now that you are free. Until we meet again, Sheperd.
Oh, Fane.
Welcome to Serta.
Joe. Yeah, I'm definitely upgrading that. Michael doesn't really speak. We've helped her, but she won't say much else. But we do get to speak to our new Spectre friend.
Good to see you up and around.
Yeah.
Everything all right?
I guess. Oh, I took Udina's offer.
Spectre status. Congratulations.
Seems small compared to what's going on.
You ready for the responsibilities of a Spectre?
Doesn't feel real yet. Maybe it'll sink in. I don't know what duties I'll have. Everything's a mess right now. What do you think of all this?
It's window dressing now. You earned it.
You're a fine soldier with an impressive record. You deserve this.
Thanks. That means a lot coming from you. He said we'll have the official ceremony soon. Once I'm out of here.
And after? Any plans to come back to the Normandy?
Good question. I guess that's up to Udina.
Sure. Let me know. You feeling better?
I'm fine. Other than the pile of paperwork the doc's gonna throw at me. Sorry I'm so distracted, Sheperd. It's just...
What's going on?
I heard from my mom. They got out in time. They're okay.
Good. That's good news.
It is.
Did your sister make it to the Citadel?
She did. But... her husband was killed in action.
I'm sorry, Ash.
Thanks. Yeah. Sarah wasn't much for the military life. We were all surprised when they got married.
Wonder how many families are getting torn apart by the Reapers.
I don't want to think about it. Seems hopeless sometimes.
Don't blame yourself for this, Ashley.
I know. But I'm her big sis, you know? In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced or cried aloud. Under the bludgeonings of chance, my head is bloody, but unbowed.
What's that from?
Invictus by Henley. One of my dad's sappy poets.
It's about not giving up.
Right. My sister wants to do a thing at the memorial. Nothing fancy. Just some words about the family. It'll be tough.
Keep me posted, all right?
Will do. And thanks, Sheperd.
You're welcome. Let's go. Let's go see if we can get anything off anybody else. Oh.
I believe you were looking for these prototypes?
You found them? Thank you. These biotic upgrades will save a lot of Alliance lives. We'll begin production immediately. Here, for your trouble.
Anybody else?
I'm not sitting out this war in a bed.
Lieutenant, listen to me. If you go back with a missing limb, you'll just be a burden to your squad mates.
I'd never drag down my team.
Then the greatest favor you can do them is to rest after your operation.
You mean when you slice my leg off?
May I recommend an hour?
God, that's brutal.
Using Hades Gamma as a staging area.
Tell
Tell Matriarch Athena that our huntresses should have the upgrade.
Okay, yeah, we helped her as well.
No, they were very easy to scale. The humans made some amazing breakthroughs.
So, the nurse tells me you've refused to bathe and you only want to talk to another Asari.
Yes. Can I have a gun?
I'm sorry, no.
Maybe I could be transferred to another hospital then. Someplace unsecured. I could have a gun then, right? And no humans. Wherever you transfer me, it shouldn't have humans.
The humans are our allies. You don't trust them?
No, it's not that. How are my eyes? What color are they right now?
Maybe you could tell me what happened.
We'll come back.
Welcome,
I think she'll continue her stories when we come back again. So what I like about this game, Mass Effect 3 doesn't have the greatest endings, but it has such a good story. Liara's the only person we can speak to here. I can't speak to Balavan because I haven't done his mission yet, but can I buy some things?
Welcome to Kanala Exports.
Fish!
Cultivating serenity. We appreciate you even during times of crisis.
Welcome to Elkos Combine Arsenal Supplies.
Executioner.
Please visit any of our Elkos Combine affiliate branches for any and all personal needs.
Yeah, no problem, Balavan. We're busy, we got things to do.
After all, it's not like I'm...
See if I can find...
So, you're making money off this war? One of the universities is supposed to send in more residents to help with all the new refugees.
The Blue Suns, Eclipse, and Bloodpack mercenary gangs have unexpected.
Hey, I remember you. Sheperd, right? Heard you're fighting the Reapers. Matriarch Athena. You were working on Ilium. How'd you end up here? With the Reapers making noise, I figured it was time to get somewhere safer. So I moved here. I don't think so. I've seen some video footage of you looking at Liara. Yeah. Matriarch Benazia was her mother. And, well, she doesn't know it, but... I was her father. You mean you were her other mother, right? No, I didn't pop her out. Hell, she's never even met me. Sorry. If you were human, you'd both be called the mother. Regardless of which one gave birth. Well, I'm not human, am I? Anthropocentric bag of dicks. Liara would love to meet you. Why? She doesn't even know me from a hole in the ground. Benazia ran off before the kid was born. Besides, this isn't charity work. She's one of the biggest intel brokers in the galaxy. And she's got some shady connections. Like a girlfriend who used to work for Cerberus. I only worked with Cerberus to fight the Reapers. And you're not with him now. I know. If you were, you wouldn't get within a light year of Liara. Is that a threat? I'm no commando, but I've had 1,000 years to learn to fight dirty. Nobody messes with my girl. Anyway, you combine her work with Benazia and... well, the matriarchs might have ordered a hit if I hadn't agreed to keep an eye on her. I bet she'd like to meet you. Yeah. We'll see how that goes.
Fierce fighting continues as the Reapers occupy.
Oh, I'm coming to the end. Right, I gotta finish this before I speak to Liara, haven't I? Yeah, I'm going to have to finish here, guys. I'm not going to have time to talk to Liara, so thank you all for watching. In the next one, we will speak to Liara. So until then, guys, take care.